Hello everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. Today's recipe is for Mexican street corn salad. A special thanks goes out to our friend Chris for sharing this recipe with us. And even though it's called a salad, it's more like a side dish. It can be served hot or cold. And today's recipe is enough for 2 people. So let's get right to making this very tasty dish. Strain the juice off of one 398 ml can of sweet corn, or roughly 1.5 cups. Using a large frying pan, add 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Make sure it's spread evenly in the pan and turn your heat on high. Heat that oil up a little bit and then add your corn. And toss the corn in the heated oil, stirring it every 2 or 3 minutes until the corn is lightly charred. Alright, so next we'll need half of a small shallot. These are known for being a little sweeter than an onion and having a little bit more of a subtle flavor. Chop that up and add that to the corn. And then use 1 good sized clove of garlic and chop that finely. And also add that to the corn. So I added both of these just before the corn was completely cooked or charred. And I did this because I wanted to mellow out the garlic a little bit so that it wouldn't be quite as strong. And you can see here that the corn has charred a little bit. So we're ready now to remove it from the stove and put it into a bowl for mixing. Now then we'll chop half of a jalapeno pepper. This will give it a little bit of crunch and add a little bit of heat. Remove the inside and seeds and dice it. And add that to the bowl. Stir the ingredients together. Then add 2 tablespoons of crumbled feta. We're building some extra flavor here. Now we'll need some lime juice. So I'll cut and juice a fresh lime for that. And I'm using about 1.5 teaspoons of freshly squeezed lime juice. Then add that directly to the bowl. And finally, we need to add a little bit of mayonnaise or Miracle Whip. I chose Miracle Whip to use for my dressing on this. So you use as much of that as you would like according to your taste, but probably about 1 tablespoon of it. And here we're just pouring it into a nice little serving dish. Then I add a little twist of lime, sprinkled a little chili powder over it, and then finished it off with a pinch of kosher salt. This is really quite tantalizing to the taste buds. It's a great side dish. Chris also told me that you can brush oil on fresh cobs of corn and place them on a heated grill on the barbecue for 3 or 4 minutes on each side until they're lightly charred, and start with that as well. Alright, there you have another great recipe. So thanks so much for watching today's episode, and I'll talk to you next time.